All right, so first of all, the guys that do message. Okay, so yes, so the guys that do message you or comment on your pictures and posts,
Yeah.
fuck those guys. They.
Why? I thought you would say they're awesome. They're interested in you.
No! They're not interested. They are trying to get to you. That's it. That's it. And usually those guys, I mean, come on. You know, you have plenty of them. You have plenty of those guys that comment on fucking everything. Like, oh, you're so beautiful, or that looks amazing, right?
Yeah.
And all those guys would date you in a heartbeat, yes?
No.
You fucking lie. You fucking lie.
I'm a no person here.
You lie. So yeah, like those anybody that messages you or comments or whatever on your pictures or like over likes shit, right? Where they like all the pictures of you in a bikini. That's not a good dude. Like that's find the guy that comes up to you. Find that guy. The guy that's got some fucking courage and he knows how to be social somewhat. Find that guy. But if a guy, messages,
He is not messaging. I've been asking about the person.
yeah, he's not messaging you, but if he just
But
likes,
he reacts.
he just reacts to everything.
What does it mean? Is
Means
it
that
just a serious type? Like I have many women I'm watching and I'm just liking all of them?
I mean, it could be that, or it could be the fact that he just doesn't have the courage to say anything to you, or he's just stuck. He's living in fucking Facebook world, and like he's just living in Facebook world, and that's good to him. I mean, and I'm really struggling with this because how I see it, this to me is a like fucking insane conversation. Like it's just insane to me that like we're even these are even really questions. But the truth is that they are questions. But like how I see it is like there's that world over there, which is Facebook and Instagram, and he friended me but he didn't message me, or I friend him and should I message him? And then what if I friend him and then he messages me? What does that mean? Fuck, I don't know. Like whatever. It could mean God knows what. In the real world, if this person comes up to you and says, I really want to take you out, we can go get coffee, something like that, but I think there's something special about you and I want to get to know you a little bit better. Would you be willing to go to coffee? Like, that guy, that's my world. That's the world, that's the real fucking world. That's where a guy stepped through fear, he stepped through any kind of embarrassment he might have, or, he's not worried about coming up to you. It's a confident fucking person. And that means that, and he even stepped through a lot of fear to talk to you, which means that he took a risk just to talk to you. That's a big fucking deal. There's no risk in Facebook or Instagram. There's none. There's no risk to friend somebody. And like maybe she'll message back. Some men fucking friend a girl on Facebook and then wait for her to message back to see if she likes him. What kind of fucking world is this? Like, and that's like a normal thing that happens in dating. Like that's a normal thing that happens. There's a whole fucking system to it. And I think that's what you're asking me is like about that system and how that works. Yes, if a man friends you, all right, and this is completely against everything that I believe, but I will fucking tell you this. If a man friends you on Facebook and you like this guy, fucking message him back and say, hey, you friended me, what's up?
Really?
Put it back on him. Make him talk. Ask him a question back.
Immediately?
Immediately. Fucking, well, not immediately, but like, within the day. Not like, if you friend him, if you like a guy or whatever, and you fucking friend him, see if he fucking messages you. If he messages you pretty quickly and he says, hi, like, I'm glad you friended me, then you can probably have this is going back to this is like the dating apps. It's the same fucking thing as the dating app, and now all of a sudden you're having a conversation, but you don't have to ask the fucking when were you born and all that shit, because he already knows, because it's on your profile. And he's probably looked at every single one of your fucking pictures, just seeing like, oh, okay, all right, figuring you out, learning more about you.
Let's talk about stories. I know it's an annoying subject to you. It's a system world, the new world, but
stories.
yes, but most women are like sure that if he watches her stories, that means something.
Means what? That he likes her?
Yeah.
Like he wants to be like her husband?
Not her husband, but he likes her.
Well, he likes something about her.
So when
He likes how you look.
So when a man watches stories of a woman, that means automatically that he likes her.
That he likes how you look.
Okay. And it doesn't mean that he watches all the stories on a row just because he likes watching stories. And he's not really extracting whom to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is another one of those things. Like you're like teetering on that creeper place where the guy's a creep, where he's just randomly, like, he hasn't really talked to you in person, but he's like following all your stories.
Yes.
And he's giving you all these likes.
Yes.
And
yes, explain this part, because many women are really confused.
yeah, well, first of all, I don't do that.
We're not talking about
And we've had this fucking conversation.
Yes, we did.
We've had this conversation. You're gonna like this conversation. Basically, you asked me this exact same question, where it was like, what is all these guys? Like, they comment on all these things, and they say all these things about the stories and anything that I post or anything that my friend posts, they comment, like. And I got in this conversation with you about, that's not the guy you want to be with. And you were like, why? And I'm like, are you with that guy? And you were like, no. I was like, well, then which guy do you like? And you're like, me. And I'm like, and I was like, do I comment on any of your shit?
No.
And you were like, no. And I'm like,
Never.
there you go.
He never commented.
I never comment. Never.
Never gave me a like or a comment. Nothing.
No. No point. No point. No point. Because I don't want to be those other guys. I know I can see it from the guy's perspective and how we see it. Guys that, are more like me, where it's like a little bit more old school, but in the same sense, like, we, just like women, we judge other men.
Okay.
We judge, we're like, what are you doing? How are you doing it? And to me, it looks desperate. It's a desperate move for a guy to comment and like all of that shit. So for you, looking at it, do you want to date a desperate guy?
No.
And, that's pretty much kind of the question, is it's a desperate move. Because he's not interacting with you. He's not coming after you and asking you, hey, let's go out. He's not even saying anything to you. He's just commenting on your fucking posts.
Okay, let's make the question more tricky.
Mm.
He's not commenting. He is not liking, but he's watching stories. What does it mean?
I do that with you. I watch your stories.
Oh yeah, you did.
That's okay. That's.
And you are watching other stories too.
Yeah, I watch everybody's stories.
Yes, this is what I'm talking
Yeah, I don't mutually.
extract
Yeah,
someone's stories you should not watch or
No, I don't watch somebody. I watch everyone's stories. I think they're interesting, but it's not like I'm watching them because I'm like, oh, I like her. Like, because I mean, if that's the truth, like if it's the guy liking, okay, so this is fucking funny too. Is like, if if you think a guy's not commenting on you, but he's watching all your stories, and
Yes.
because he's watching your stories that he likes you,
Yes.
he's also watching his friends' stories, which are guys, and he's not commenting on any of their shit. So does he like them? No. We just look at shit. We're like we talked about
watching
before.
Stories means nothing.
It means nothing. It means nothing. It's
So
just us
any-
being bored. That's it.
Ladies, we're breaking the rules.
It doesn't mean anything unless we actively send you a message. And not the, hey, message, but the, I want to take you out message. Can I get your phone number or something so I can call you? And then we can have a conversation. If it's like that kind of message, that's a real move because he's saying, okay, I want to put myself in a position to have a conversation with this person. That's the only time that you can tell a guy likes you on fucking Instagram or Facebook or anything like that.
Wow. That's the brutal truth.
Ah,
Because we're thinking differently.
yeah. There's just a bunch of wimps on Facebook that if they walked by you on the street, they would never fucking talk to you.
Yeah. He never talks to me. I've got a question like that. He never talks to me, but in social network, he's watching every story I post.
That's fucking creepy. That's like the guy outside the window, like staring into your fucking bedroom window. Like, that's how I see it. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's creepy shit. It's just all they're doing is like watching you, but they're not interacting with you at all. You don't see it. You don't see it like that.
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
You don't.
No.
No, I do.
Really?
That's how I see it. Yeah. It's sleazy. It's fucking sleazy. I don't know.
Well, that was an interesting conversation.
I think women might hate me for this one.
No.
Or men. Probably men.
Men, yeah.
Like,
maybe,
we're not
but-
sleazy. Like, yeah, you are, dude. Take that trench coat off. So.
Great.
Yeah.